Starting our day is JC, and he has some opening comments for us.
Just wanted to say I'm really excited to be here. Excited the season's right around the corner. Hope all y'all have a great day.
Okay. We'll start with questions here on the second row.
Ryan Hennessy, MEC 13 in Birmingham. The quarterback position, all the fans this offseason are wondering about it. What have you seen out of mostly the three guys that are going for that job? And you have a 30-year-old offensive coordinator as well. What have you seen out of that offense?
Out of the offense as a whole, I've seen a lot of great things. We're taking everything in stride and doing what we have to do to be great. We understand that we lost Bryce Young, so everybody around us is stepping up and taking it all in stride, not just trying to be great on the field, but off the field as well, in the weight room, nutrition, recovery, mobility, whatever it is. So we understand that our goal is to win it all, national championship. And as far as the quarterback room goes, it's just competition. Everybody's competing. They know it's up for grabs for anybody, so they're doing what they have to do to succeed.
We'll stay on the second row, left side.
JC, can you just be a little bit more specific about working with that new offensive coordinator, Tommy Rees, and what it's been like kind of getting to know him and how he's gotten to know the offense better since he's gotten Tuscaloosa?
I think just knowing him as a person, he's a great person. I can tell he has a love for the game and a passion for the game. I think as far as the offense that he's installed and brought to the team, it utilizes everybody's strengths. We do whatever we got to do for whatever our strength is to succeed on that play or the series or whatever it might be. So understanding that, I think we have a great group, and I think we have a great scheme that we're willing to just showcase and show the world.
Front row, right.
Chris Farblin, KCOU 81 FM. JC, you were the top-ranked tackle in your high school class, and this cycle, Alabama, you guys brought in Caden Proctor from Des Moines, Iowa, top-ranked prospect in this past class. From what have you seen from him so far, and how do you expect him to contribute as a true freshman for the Tide?
Understanding that rankings don't mean too much when you get here. It's all about how you work and what you're willing to do. He's been working since he got here. Obviously, nobody's perfect. We all have our ups and downs. So everything that he's been good at or great at, he's tried to get better at. And anything that he may have a weakness in, he tries to eliminate it every single day. He shows up with a great attitude, great mindset, extremely athletic, gifted, 6'8". He knows how to move. So he just knows who he is as a person, and he's humble about it and what he does in his everyday aspect.
Left side, third row, and then pass the microphone up, please.
JC, why do you think the past couple of years you guys in A&M have been such a close contest? 2 years ago, them beating you guys, last year coming down to the wire, and then just kind of what are you expecting, looking forward to this time going to College Station?
As I was telling somebody earlier, experience is life's greatest teacher. I think that both years weren't just a regular. We show up to play my freshman year, they had previously just lost 2 games. So I think as a group, we didn't think they'd be ready to play us. And then last year, we lost Bryce. So I don't think we were mentally prepared for him not to play. I think that we need to do a better job at understanding that anything can happen. Anybody can go down at any given moment. They might or might not play the next game or however it may go. So that's just coming from experience. And I think that game, both games I played in, had a unique situation to them.
Left side, second row, and then pass it down.
JC, your first 2 years in Tuscaloosa, you see Georgia go on to win national championships out of the SEC. I mean, does that kind of drive you as far as getting Alabama back to that level?
Yeah, it definitely motivates me. I've watched that game time and time again. I know our guys, we can compete with them. So just seeing them win just understands I'm not disrespecting them at all. I think they deserve to win. They worked really hard, but I know our guys deserve to have that platform as well. And just seeing them take the stage and take the opportunity that we knew was up for grabs that we could have taken, just fuel to the fire.
In the aisle.
Jake Stansel, WBRC in Birmingham. JC, how much does, and of course a lot of new pieces on offense coming into the season, but how much does last season, the tough losses to Tennessee and LSU, how much does that motivate you guys coming into this season to get back to the SEC title game?
That's a great question. It motivates us a lot. I'll be the first to say that we needed to play with more discipline, especially myself. I had way too many penalties, and every single day in practice, every single day in workouts or whatever it might be, we got guys who are trying to be more disciplined and holding each other accountable and trying to be responsible as far as that aspect goes, especially myself, because we lost games off of just not being disciplined. I can't say the team, we just couldn't handle them. I know it was just strictly off of discipline. So,
Front row, and then pass it over, please.
Hey, what's up, JC? Thank you very much for being here. Everyone wants to talk about the quarterback position, but Jalen Milroe clearly had the most meaningful reps last year. I mean, you relied on him against Texas A&M and against Arkansas. What do you see from him, and how much confidence do you have from him each time that he's under center?
I got confidence in the whole group, whoever's out there. I know each guy has taken the preparation to be great. Each guy has taken the preparation to go out and succeed. So whoever lines up at quarterback and whoever's the quarterback of the team who's going to take the role of that leadership role, I know they're going to be great. So as far as Jay Mill goes, I know he has potential to be one of the best quarterbacks in the country, if not the best. But I have no doubt in anybody else, whoever happens to play as well.
Fourth row on the left.
Nick Brooks from WTVY down in Dothan. JC, what have you seen out of the skill players, and who do you think might be a big contributor that we might not know of, and why?
I think a big contributor, I think we got a lot of guys who are eager to play, who are eager to show who they are. Guys who are returning like Ja'Cory Brooks and Jermaine Burton. I think those guys obviously are looking to take that leadership role and trying to be better, obviously, than the year before. But guys like Isaiah Bond and Kobe Prentice, guys like that who are also trying to step into a complete role along with Kendrick Law and Malik Benson. You know, I think we have a great receiving group. I think everybody out there is looking to compete and be great, and I think we have a really good offense.
Front row on the left.
Hi, JC. AP Stedham, AP and Kelly, as we see at syndicated radio. Would you kindly explain your jewelry, the initials and the side as well? And then I was going to ask you one other question. What's the different blocking that you have to have for each quarterback? There's probably 3 candidates.
Yeah. So first off, the chain. When I was a junior, that's when I first played O-line, and I kind of like my role model, or I wouldn't say role model, the guy I look up to was Deion, prime time. So I knew like that name came with a standard. You can't be called prime time if you're not making plays. So I wanted to have my own name, and that's why I came up with Trench King. Everybody, O-line, D-line, they live with the trenches. So I wanted to be the best. So TK, Trench King, just came from that. And as far as Jalen Milroe goes, like, I know he's a quarterback who has the ability to run. I think he's a really great runner and scrambler. So I understand, kind of similar to what I did with Bryce, like I'm kind of mirroring myself off the defensive lineman. If I see him go inside, kind of like slowing down, like try to catch Jay Mill, then I'll try to mirror myself back inside. But if I see him getting ready to go outside, then I'll try to find my way to get outside and just give him an extra couple seconds or whatever it might be. But as far as the other 2 quarterbacks go, even though they can run, I know they have a different style than Jalen Milroe within their own aspect. So it might be a little different approach.
Final 2 questions, left side, third row.
Hey, JC. So I know being an offensive lineman, you kind of have good relationships with running backs because those jobs kind of go hand in hand. So, like, of the running backs, I mean, who do you get along with best? Who are the best personalities, or like, who do you like blocking for the best?
I mean, I think I'm close with all of them. I love all those guys. Those are my guys. So, I mean, I'm really excited for them to go showcase who they are. We got really physical running backs, guys who like to put their head down and just run people over. So, yeah, I love running backs like that because, you know, sometimes, especially in this conference, it's going to get physical. And having a back who I know is tough enough to just, hey, like, you want to, like, come hit me, I'm going to come hit you in your mouth. So, yeah, I love blocking for all those guys.
On the right, second row.
Dan Peck, ESPN 106.7 in Auburn. Along those same lines, Jahmyr Gibbs was a huge addition to the team last year. Do you feel like the running backs are ready to step up and replace him?
Definitely, without a doubt. I think, especially at running back, from Jace to Roydell to Jamarian Miller and the freshman running back, Justin, I know all of those guys are out there performing at their best and doing what they got to do to be great. Each guy, whatever they have to do, whether it's mobility, whether it's field work, whether it's watching extra film, or just making sure they stay healthy and ready to go, they're all taking accountability and doing it.
JC, thank you very much. Good job.
Thank you.